Welcome, travelers, champions, heroes, and villains, to the adventure. Last we left off, we beat the black card game mode, including an opponent that I believe we made very unhappy with their life choices as we murdered all their cards and just poked them through the sky. We'll go to one of my actual personal favorites and first deck color I ever really fell in love with, green. It's all about just making big old creatures and just smacking the crap out of people with them. So, off we go. Looks like we are going to be green versus white, where they're going to be doing white weenies, small, just no large board of small creatures. So we got to use our board of large creatures to overwhelm the Catman, Johnny Goldmane. Yeah, each color of Magic does specialize in a certain type of magic or certain theme. Green is all about big creatures, white's about life gain and protection, black, as you saw before, is about death and decay and such, and bringing things to and from the graveyard. We're going to do Curiated. Add 1 mana of any color if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Add 2 mana. So this is how we cheese out big creatures, by just generating a land and making efficient creatures. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll take the 2 or 1. Gonna throw down again. We're gonna okay, you know what? We're gonna do the Pack Hunter because we got another Pack Hunter next turn. But yeah, and blue is all about flying and counter magic, which is the most annoying color in the game. If you're a blue player, you're annoying and you know it. I'm not talking like, oh, I splash in blue for other things, because you can mix the colors. I'm talking straight blue counter magic. You know who you are, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves. And red is all about fire and small, quick, hasty creatures that get in there like little goblins and poke at you, as well as direct damage, little lightning bolts, fireballs. Just quick, burny, fast stuff. Gonna play that Pack Hunter because on each other creature, you know, so they just make the other Pack Hunters larger. And apparently we can... oh yeah, we can play the Curiated because we can get 2 mana. Yeah, we're gonna send in the 5/5 Trampler. Yeah, that's fine. We'll kill all your boys. Bam, bam, bam. It's a sacrifice I was willing to make. We got a Rampaging Bronton. Attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each land you control. Oh, no. Oh, son. Yeah. We'll attack with our 3/3. Start bringing that life total down. Oh, you're about to have a bad day, son. Oh, ho, ho, you're about to have a bad day. 13/13 Trample, so that... what? Trample is a ability where every piece of damage it does over the creature's toughness that blocked it goes to the player, so blocking the Trampler with his 1/1 was dumb, because all it did was stop 1 damage. He could have blocked the 3/3 and prevented 3 damage. It's AI. I don't know what to say. Do that so the other one gets a little bigger. Boom, boom. And you are done. See, don't do that. Don't be that player that blocks the big tramplers when you can take significantly less damage off of the non-trampling creatures. Because all you did was stop 4 of the 14 damage. But yes, green's all about that trample. We got Rampaging Brontodon and Sentinel Spider. It has Vigilance, so when it attacks, it actually doesn't turn sideways, which is called tapping. And so it's useful because it just never gets, like, exhausted, if you want to call it that. It's always available, so it can attack, and then it'll be ready to block on your turn as well. Reach means it can actually pick off creatures with flying, even though it itself does not fly. It's a spider. It uses its spider web to pull things down. It's how it goes. Fighting some red mage with our green power. See if we can get past some direct damages. Hopefully they don't blow up all our Caryatids, but I'm sure that's what they're gonna do. Goblin, whenever 10th Street Cadet becomes blocked, create a 1/1 Goblin creature token. That's obnoxious. Caryatid. So now we have essentially 3 lands. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, those are things you just take the damage because you're always going to kill our guy anyways. But yeah, that's kind of what red does. It's just obnoxious. Like, oh, you got all these little small guys. Yeah, we're just going to ping it off and forget you. It blows up all your stuff. And no blocks because we need you for the land. Stony Strength. Interesting. We are going to play the spider. We are going to... We're going to attack with the spider. See if we can get him to chain block with everything. So that we can add 1/1 counter and just destroy his whole team. Oh, I love it. And since it's bigger, we can play another spider. Because Caryatid taps for 2. Beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Would love to. That is one of the great things of Magic. You only draw the 1 card per turn. If you can draw more, in theory, you'll win. I mean, there's more to it than that, because of course there is. But in theory, that's what happens because you'll have more resources than your opponent. Is that how it always works out? No. Like, if you're down to 1 life and you're drawing like 3 extra cards at one point, it's not going to do that much. Yeah? You going to come attack with your little hasty dragon? No. Because we got a 5/5. My turn. We got a big creature, so we get to draw an additional card. Gonna play a... No. Well, whatever. And we're gonna bait him because he's a dumb computer to block our 4/4 spider. Oh, or not. Crack, crack. And we will play a Baloth. He pretty much needs to do 17 damage to us this turn, even though our spiders can in fact block his dragon, so it's unlikely. Get our extra draw. Looking good. Play our Baloth just to make our victory that much more impressive. And attack with everything. You're gonna block the 1/1? Sure. You got me, guys. You killed my tree man. And it is always fun. It shows you the negative numbers, so sometimes it's just like that mark of pride to be like, oh man, I negative like 80'd that guy. Just some fun things. But this is always fun to me for green. It's just, you're just gonna make giant creatures. Epic proportions. Flash, which means you can play it at instant speed. Enchant creature, we put it on the creature, and the creature gets 5/5 and has trample. And it stays forever. We got a Jungle Delver. Put a 1/1 counter on it for 4. I mean, it'll eventually get there. It's a good starter card because it starts off at 1 green, so it's cool. And green also pumps out a ton of mana, lands. It's an interchangeable word. So that you can eventually make it useful throughout the entirety of the game. Plus, it's also a good first turn. Boom. Gonna attack, just in case he's got something fancy with the Stony. We're gonna play the Caryatid for extra land. Yeah. Noxious. We could but we won't. No attacks, because it's not going to get anywhere. That's obnoxious. Resolve. Activate ability. Give him a +1/+1 counter. Nice. Next, we're going to go in attacking with you. We are going to... We're just going to activate his ability. Boom. Kill off his merfolk, just because those are cheaper. That's still obnoxious. And some of those spiders. Fine. Yeah, I can't block it, man. I get it. You know what? I would like to make him bigger, because that does add enough to cast the Brontodon. I would like to attack. Get in. Play the Brontodon. Alrighty. Obnoxious. It's a good card. And we you know what? No. Nope. We will go to combat. We'll attack with you. We'll attack with you. 2 attackers. He has to block. So goodbye to your air elemental. And in fact, we are just going to power that up through his own ability. Again, it's computer logic. And we're gonna draw extra cards. Because again, in theory, it gives us the advantage. Just leave your dudes behind. See, that's also mistakes. He could have left all those untapped, played his air elemental, and you at least have everything to block to live another turn or so. I mean, he's not gonna, because he made bad decisions, but yeah. Boom, boom. 2 attackers. And at the same time, the Brontodon had trampling. Forgot about that, so he was just gonna die. But in other cases, you'd kind of want to hold it back a little bit, because if you can stave it off for even like a turn, maybe there's something in your deck like, oh, I have something that bounces all the cards back to everybody's hands, it kills all creatures or something. Even if you're on the back foot, you want to hold it off for as long as you can, because you have a chance to pull it back each turn. Gigantosaurus for 5 green, 10/10. Fantastic. You're not really using that in multicolored decks, but in straight green, that's outstanding. Rabid Bite. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. That's also useful because some cards, like with the rats and stuff, if it deals damage to it, which is what it's doing with that card, it'll kill it regardless. So like the death touching creatures, you can be like, I make my rat pretty much target your giant 10/10 Gigantosaur, and it would kill it. Where normally you wouldn't be like, I'm just going to take the 1 damage instead of blocking it. And so, you just got to read your cards. I'd say that's the biggest tip in all of Magic that I've ever learned throughout all my years of playing. Make sure you read your cards. Read your opponent's cards too. There's no shame in just being like, hey, I need a second to read your cards and understand what's going on. Nothing wrong with that at all. Play that. Play the Pack Hunter. The Cold Blade. No blocks. Okay, we got the Rabid Bites. We're gonna next. We're gonna attack with the Pack Hunter. Fair enough. It's a sorcery. Boom. Boom. Gonna kill him, so that way The creature technically didn't block it, so we didn't get to kill my Baloth. Which also means his Cold Blades did not get bigger. Which is the important thing. Savage Gorger. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. I play you. 4, 3. Yeah, we're gonna play the Baloth. We're gonna Rabid Bite. Your flyer. Let's forget you. And we're gonna pop you for 5. And Sangar Vampire. When it kills a creature, it gets bigger, which is obnoxious. Could play our Brontodon, however, which I believe we're going to. And we're going to get him with a Baloth. If he wants to block with a Sangar as well, I am more than happy to make that trade all day, every day. Yeah, the Sangar Vampire gets bigger, but he's dead, so... Enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. We're going to. And we're going to, surprisingly, we're going to make it sacrifice itself to kill the rat. The rat will get to fight it back, so it will kill it. But we've got a big old Brontodon. And problem solved. I should have... That was a terrible move on our part. We should have attacked with the Pack Hunter too, since he had to block in some way, shape, or form. There's no reason not to. We're going to play out our hand, because we can. And just get in. Oh! Yeah, don't make that mistake either. He could have killed the Brontodon. No, wait. He was at 3. Never mind. I was like, wait. Why would you kill the one thing not attacking you? But it's perfectly fine. It all worked out in the end. Get our deck upgrade. We get rid of the Generous Stray for a World Shaper. Whenever World Shaper attacks, you may mill 3 cards. When World Shaper dies, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay. We got more Caryatids and a Wildwood Patrol. Upgrade the deck. Oh, and it looks like we need to go beat a player, so let's go do that. It could be good, it could be bad, who knows? But we need to complete the deck. Press control to use full control of your next action. Yeah, there's timing and phases and stuff where sometimes it's really important where certain things trigger. Easy 420. See how easy you are. You know what? I'll probably keep this. This could be a horrible mistake, but we'll keep it. Our opponent gets to go first, which is a nice advantage, especially depending upon what color he is playing. He is playing white. That is fine. Revitalize, you gain 3 life, draw a card. Sure. Colossal Majesty is 4. So we're not really doing too much. He's playing a white-green deck. He may have some disenchantment stuff in order to destroy our characters, which is fine. Yep. Wait, what is it? Non-land enchanted permanent is a treasure artifact with. You want to give me land? You fool. You foolish fool. Yeah, I'll sacrifice it so that I can play my 10/10. Thanks, buddy. Unless you got more of those cards. You just let me play that earlier. Oh no. That was a horrible, horrible mistake. He's thinking. Just do Erdem, 3/3. 4/4, whenever a creature dies, if it had power greater than Dritz, put a number of 1/1 counters on Dritz equal to the difference. Okay. We... Save Trample? No. Do we kill his Dritz? Oh, it has double strike. Yes, we definitely do. Sucks to your Dritz. Yeah, we'll attack for 10. Yeah, double strike means obviously it attacks twice, but the first one actually goes before the first attack. So if you're fighting things that have very low toughness, we get a Pillar Drop Rescuer. Enters the battlefield, return target creature card with a mana value of 3 or less to his hand, which he apparently had none. Oh, yep, that was a 5. We will. Rumbling Baloth. No. We will attack. And take the 10, or you're going to block. Sounds good. You know what else we're going to do? We're going to make you have a bad day, because we're going to play another 10-10. Cleric class. Okay. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. Fantastic. Good play. Good play. That's a fight one when it comes in. That's good. So we'll hold that back. Alright. Play another forced. Yeah. Take 20. And we will throw down a Baloth Pack Hunter as well in case... Because that's 3 in case he has some way to dismantle or block 2 of our other Gigantosauruses. Prosperous Innkeeper. I feel like he probably regrets giving me like that extra mana. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to its toughness. Good call. Good call. That's perfectly acceptable. So yeah, he's thinking he's going to be able to make this work. And I mean, Dritz is quite large. We will. I gained 11. That's obnoxious. Which is fine. We will have him. Do we kill the Panther with this guy, or do we just kill one of the 1/1s? We're gonna play him. We're gonna kill your little Panther. Because actually we don't actually kill our Baloth. And we're gonna swing in. He will be able to kill that dinosaur with the Dritz since it has the first strike and double strike, but unfortunately, sir, you have had the bad time. And GG. Bam, bam. Put up a good fight. That's why you kind of hold off, because he was able to kind of stall out a little bit and kind of meander back in towards the game, but at 10-10, 2 10-10s is no joke. No joke at all. But there we go. We have achieved success with the green line. We get the cool card style for the Caryatid. We get a few more commons and uncommons and some extra experience. We will claim our prize. Go back to the home screen.
You have enough gold for a booster.
Ooh. Well then.
Let's go get one from the store.
I guess we should. Well, end this episode with a
This way.
opening up a pack of crack.
There they are. One booster pack, please.
Do I want the Crimson Vow? Do we want the Midnight Hunt? I kind of feel like we got to go with Dungeons and Dragons since that's my jam. And we're gonna buy 1 pack. 1,000 gold. So
Let's go
we
and
have
open your
spent
new booster pack.
exactly $0, but we've still managed to acquire cards.
To find out what's inside. Open it.
I hate this Navi character. We got
Beautiful new
cards of all styles. We got some Pegasus, a dueling rapier, a ranger's hawk, going through the dungeon, find the cursed idol, smash it, and destroy an artifact, destroy an enchantment, or create a treasure token and venture into the dungeon. It's pretty nifty. Shocking Grasp. Target creature gets -2/-0 until end of turn and you draw a card. Raven Feelment. Target creature gets -4/-1 until end of turn. If it's white, it gets -4/-4. Pretty strong. Extra strong if you're going against white. We got a Green Dragon who has Poison Breath. When Green Dragon enters the battlefield until end of turn, whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it. So that's really cool if you can do that, plus do like 1 damage to all of your opponent's creatures or just every creature, because that only affects your opponent's creatures. So it won't kill yours. And here's our rare, the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Other goblins you control get +1/+1, and we can pay 1 red and tap it for the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord to deal damage equal to the number of goblins that entered the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. So he's all about being in a goblin deck. Sounds good. And this is also a little counter where we earn up to new wild cards. Excellent stuff, but
Finish
there we go.
quests to earn more boosters in gold.
Thanks. But yeah, that's the green quest. So we have now completed the black swamps and the green forests. We still have the plains, the islands, and the mountains of blue, the white, blue, and red respectively. But we will continue down that path when I see you all again in the next adventure. Bye for now.